Yep, I forgot. Alright, so welcome. This is Rocket Gaming, or Karmatic Neutral, whichever you prefer. And this is week 5 of Welcome to Arenthul. So last week we had 3 people level up. First was Ostarion. So Ostarion, would you like to roll off, or just take your static?
I probably should take the static.
Alright, then that's a D10 is your hit dice, which means you get 5 plus your con mod, which is -1. So you just get 4 hit, or 6 plus your con mod, so 5 hit points.
5. Yeah.
Flintlocke, would you like to roll off or take the static?
I'm taking 6.
Do it.
So I've already done it, and I think it put me up to 31 HP.
That sounds about right. Oh, yeah, you just fixed it, Ostarion. Cool. And
Yep,
you were
31
all
is what
full
I've got on there now.
Perfect. And Captain Helga, do you want to take the static or roll off?
I'm just gonna take the static.
Come on, people. Alright.
Hey, we learned after last week where I rolled the lowest possible.
Yeah, that's true.
None of us are going to be playing the lottery because we know how, stats work.
Actually, I think if I had rolled any lower, I would have actually lost HP.
I know you... Or you have a -1, so you
I
can't
think...
lose
Can you
HP,
not?
but
Alright.
you can gain 0, so... It's possible. Anyway, we also have gold from last week. If you'd like, we can just save all of that for when you guys loot the entire place, and then we can split that up after you leave the dungeon, or we can deal with that now, however you prefer.
I'm fine doing it at the end of the dungeon crawl.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I appreciate that you're handling all that for us, Karma.
Numbers are my specialty, so the more I can do that for you guys, the better. And I think that is all of our points of order, so we can just get started. So last we left off, we were in a goblin base that you guys had been crawling through. It turns out that they were led by a dragon, ice dragon, as you can tell from the frozen over pool of ice that Tana is currently standing over, and the ice that is spreading outward from there. The goblin that you see dead there in front of the 3 archers was kept alive to tell the dragon that you guys were friendly, but apparently it did not say anything like that as soon as it started speaking. Violet, who speaks goblin, told his archers to kill him. Immediately afterwards, you heard a little bit of scratching on the bottom of the ice, and that's where we left off.
I would like to also say that I, for one, was walking through the dungeon, not crawling. Okay, I am going to yell. Or
I just got
say
your
loudly.
joke. That was really funny.
Yeah, this is, thanks, I guess. I'm going to say loudly to Tana, Druid, I think you should get off the ice. And I'm going to back up to here. And that's all for now, I guess.
Hey, Raventh makes a few hand signals, and his people back up a couple of squares, but not quite as far as Ostarion. Tana, if you're talking, we don't hear you. Okay. Flintlocke, Captain Helga, are you good with where you're standing, or movements, or any actions?
I'm moving behind Raventh because he's a beefy tank. Beef tank.
Somehow more of a beef tank than you are.
I think he is, actually.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
Okay, cool.
He's shielded by the future plot that hasn't happened yet.
Ostarion, how tall are you?
I am 6 feet tall, sir.
Okay.
How tall are you, being Karma?
6'2".
I didn't know Karma could have a height.
Well, that's my height. And see, like the D20 yin yang on my shirt. Yeah. All right. No, we don't hear you. Oh well. But is that where you want to move to? Okay. This whole time you're hearing more scratching on the ice. It's starting to get louder and louder. And you're all kind of in combat stance, but as you continue to stand there, it gets to be like 2-3 minutes, and you just keep hearing this scratching. But nothing's changing.
I'm gonna confusedly look at Raventh, I guess, and ask him what the goblin said specifically.
He said they killed them all, and then my archer shot him.
Aight.
Yeah. I would have figured it would have come out to attack us, considering we killed all its minions. But apparently not.
Are we a match for a dragon? Like, would we have an idea of that?
You feel as though if it has any age whatsoever, probably not. But considering this thing is struggling to break through a small sheet of ice, you would assume that it's probably pretty young.
Okay. Just because it's like, I don't see myself being like, yeah, I'm level 3, let's go kill dragons now, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine, we got cannon fodder, no worries. I don't know.
The archers into the cannons.
Yeah, really though. Have to fire something if you run out of cannonballs. Does Tana... yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. One sec. Sorry, I'm trying to get my issues figured out.
Okay.
Maybe you should, like, DC and reconnect Arya, but I don't know.
The scratching continues, and it seems as though the thing is making even less progress than it was originally.
I need to consult the manual because I don't know what the next step is on the flowchart for this.
Yeah.
So Raventh is going to approach the pool, and he's going to start speaking in this low, guttural language. The words come across and they just sound angry. But as you're starting to listen to it, you start to realize that he's talking in a very compassionate tone in this angry-sounding language. And you don't... None of you speak Draconic, do you?
Isn't our...
Or does the bard?
Captain?
Because she is a dragon.
I speak it. I speak
Okay.
Draconic.
He's talking to it, and he's kind of the way that you would talk to like a 6-year-old who's trying to figure out how to like throw a baseball, the way that you would kind of instruct them. And he's like explaining how like the point of the talon would work better than like the side of the talon or whatever, and you start to hear the scratching pick up. And actually start to get a little louder, so you can tell that the thing's making progress, and he's encouraging it, and yada, yada, yada. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I have no idea what he said, so I'm just gonna continue standing. Probably assuming the dragon is much bigger than it is.
It seems like he knows what he's doing, and I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. So eventually you hear a crack, and you see this small dragon's head, like that would probably fit in the palm of your hand, peek out from the ice and look around at you guys. Kind of hisses a little bit at you.
Hmm.
Thank you. Now
Can
know what
I
it sounded like.
look around at the party and I get an idea of what I need to do next? Because I honestly don't feel prompted from my character, but I think he would probably look for cues from others. I just want to like insight roll to see if I can predict what others are going to do next.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it?
Yeah, that'd be insight.
All right, here we go.
That's a pretty average
You are
roll,
still
so
drunk.
like you're just kind of looking around and you don't really know, but you can tell that people are on edge, and that's about it.
Okay, well, I'm going to be on edge too then, because then I'm doing the right thing.
Okay,
I'm
that's
gonna
a spell that
stay.
you cast, right?
Yeah, I can. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Up to 30 feet, this spell lets you convince one beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If it's 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration. Alright, so you cast that?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that.
Yeah, that's fine, are you? You don't think it took any effect?
I think since animal friendship targets beasts, I don't know if you can actually. I don't think dragons are considered beasts, but I could be wrong.
I don't think they are in previous editions. Don't know about fifth.
So it kind of just looks at you as you cast this spell, and it looks kind of weary because you're saying something really fast, you're chanting a little bit, and you're doing some kind of somatic gestures, and then you like extend your hand with a piece of food in it, and it kind of just snaps up the food and just like stares at you again. Then it kind of looks over. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Right.
I was just wondering, like, what is the like actual like size dimensions of this thing? It's like.
So if you were to take like a very large bearded dragon, probably like the size of a person's torso, and then add wings, a tail, and a head to it, or not, I guess not a tail, but like increase the size of its head and add wings to it.
If you're going just by the tile on the map, it basically can occupy a 5x5 square, just like you.
Okay.
Right?
Except
and
for
it can
significantly shorter.
threaten. And it can threaten the neighboring 5x5 squares.
The 3x3 around it, yeah. And so it looks over.
So it's like still real small.
Yeah, this is a small dragon. Yes. So it looks over at Flintlocke and it hisses at him aggressively and is kind of freaking out a little bit, and it's going to shoot a ray of cold in his direction. Let me read how it works.
I want to cast Hunter's Mark on the creature.
Okay. After it breathes the ray, we go to initiative. So you can do that on your turn if you want, but you can't do it because it made the first attack. We immediately go into an initiative.
All right.
Yeah.
So did it miss or what?
Did it like
reading
actually
how
attack
it
though?
works, it's a Constitution saving throw that you will need to make, Flintlocke. You fail. And I need to get Raven's stats up because it goes through him too. Constitution saving throw. Public, that's fine. And he actually fails because he's at disadvantage right now. Which means slash roll. Alright, Flintlock, you are going to take 17 cold damage, and as it hits your skin, you can just, it pierces to your bone, and you can feel it, creeping into you. And it looks like, that Raventh took a significant portion of the blast himself, and actually ended up taking significantly more damage than you did.
He should put that on his resume then.
That he's cannon fodder?
Know that he took more cold damage than I did.
And then we go to initiative.
Did you... I might have missed it. Did you acknowledge Tana saying she wanted to drop and come back in?
She already did.
Yeah. Is it working
Okay.
now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Nice.
You can? Alright, awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. That was weird.
Well, whatever he did, it fixed it.
Yep.
When all else fails, just restart.
Yep. Have you tried turning it off and back
where did
on
my
again?
Character sheet go.
Add turn.
Oh yeah, initiative 12.
Oh, whoops.
Helga, 6. Enter. There we go. Descending. Turn.
So I've had to sling myself.
No
Oops.
worries. Add turn. Turn. Ostarion got a 14. Raventh got a 6. Archers got a... And I need to add a turn for the dragon. That got a... Short descending. Flintlock, what is your dex mod?
Dex mod, I think it's a 2.
Let me check the dragons. It's also a 2. What's your score?
What do you mean? My initiative?
Dex score.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. Never mind. You're good. You go before it does.
okay.
I'm just going to raise you up to a 13 because we have nobody in that slot, and that makes everything easier.
It's because I do drugs, and the drugs make me go faster.
And then Raventh and Captain Helga at the same time. Helga, what is your dex modifier?
She's checking right now.
It would be a 2.
Raventh is a 3, so he'll go before you.
When you casually have a 5. Lol.
You have a 3 mod. What are you talking about?
Just kidding.
Tana, you're up. What do you do?
If we have to kill it, I'll use produce flame on it, I guess.
Good choice.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, you miss horribly. You actually start melting a patch of ice just a little bit, like, about right there.
Alright. I'm done then, for now.
Ostarion.
That's me. Okay, so I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the mini dragon. I believe.
Yep.
And I am going to shoot it with my bow. I do believe I missed.
That does miss, yes.
Alright,
Next is
then
Flintlocke.
I think I'm done.
Alright, so here's how it's going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I get to that spot without any impedance?
Yeah. There's not
Okay.
enough ice to make it difficult terrain.
Good answer, DM. Good answer. And I'm in attack range, so I will attack.
Do it.
I will. I will. And let me just make sure I got all this set up. Okay. So attacking with my pointy stick.
You
The
feel like
first one.
if the thing had been in front of you, it would have hit, but considering the thing is partially in cover, it misses.
Oh, is it in cover?
It's only out up to about its shoulders so far. You haven't actually had it emerge totally out of the ice yet.
Oh, I see. Okay. I will use my action surge, or actually, I don't know that that's healed yet. Have we had a short rest?
No, you haven't. It takes a full
No.
hour.
So I can't do action surge.
This is true.
And so I will activate. I guess I have no other reason not to. I'll activate Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
The defensive stance.
Next is the dragon. It's going to worm its way the rest of the way out, and it's going to leap on Raventh and try to bite into his neck.
Leap on meaning move into his square?
Yeah, it's like a grapple effect, and it bites him. Which means he does get an opportunity attack on the thing, which he does actually hit. I guess...
And I should too.
You don't, because it only moved 5 feet, so Tunnel Fighter doesn't proc, and it never left your threatened range, so that doesn't proc.
It totally moved 5 feet.
It has to move more.
It just has to move more than 5 within it.
Oh, it's more. I'm sorry.
more than 5 within the thing.
So you said it's coming up out of the ice, then going on to his square?
Yeah, that
True.
is more than 5 feet. You win. You can take your attack.
Haha. Glad we argued for it.
Alright. So it's in his square, and it's going to, it kind of like wraps around him, like grabs on his shoulders with its wings, and tries to bite into his neck. And it successfully nips at him.
Did he actually hit it?
He did. For 6 damage.
Is the thing's health bar just like hidden under his or something?
Yeah. I'll probably
That's fine.
pull
I
it
was
back out
just
of square, just to make that easier. So it is in that square. Whoops. But for ease of access, we're gonna do it this way.
Okay.
And that is its turn. So Raventh's turn. He's going to try to make a opposed strength check to throw the beast off of it back out onto the ice. Pilot. Strength. Or I guess it's athletics. Public roll. I'm going to assume he throws it off. I don't think... Yeah. He manages to get his hands around the beast and throw it off into the ice, which means that it is leaving your threatened range and moving more than 5 feet.
Get it out of the air.
Did you get that, Flintlock? Jim?
What in particular?
The dragon got thrown away from... Oh, you guys don't see a health bar on that. The dragon got thrown away from Raventh, and it left your threatened range and moved more than 5 feet in a single movement.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I forgot it was really next to me, not 5 feet out. So it is at the current position that it's being shown.
It is now, yes.
Okay. I'll take another crack at it.
You actually get 2 if you want them.
I don't think I do, because it moves exactly 5, and then it's the next
It moved
little
10
bit.
feet. Or
Right,
I guess
but
7 within your threatened range, because it moved from the middle of Raventh Square out to the end of your range. And then past
yeah,
it.
like rules is written. I think it would only give me 1. I'd love to take 2, but I think it would have to move 5 and then start moving another one. I get it. And then I would get another one if it hits 11, or you know what I mean, like 10.1. But as soon as it hits 10, it's out of my range. So
Well, you only need
the next
5.1.
Right, which means I only get 1 hit, not 2.
Yeah, I feel like that's like intended.
So
to,
the way that
like something attacks.
your
then...
feet tunnel fighter would give you 1 proc after it moves 5.1 feet, right? Here.
Exactly. So
And then you would also
so
get
when
an
he
opportunity
moves,
attack for it leaving your threatened range.
Oh, right, because I haven't used my reaction.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. I'm not going to fight you on that. Okay, let's take a crack at it. 13's the first.
Is there any interaction? No? You miss.
Okay. And the next one.
That is a hit.
Okay. Rolling damage on the 19. Can have...
Okay, it's 11, not 21. Oh, that freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, that was the crit, is what
Yep.
that was. So
The weird advantage
just
crit
11.
thing. Just 11. Okay. Alright, then that takes us to Captain Helga's turn.
Just gonna
Oh, it's almost dead.
throw it out there, you know. Heals are a good thing.
Say what?
Throwing it out there that heals are a nice thing. Just in general.
Yeah, I can't heal because I can only cast 2 spells a day and where we didn't get a rest. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to
That's a
throw a
shame.
dagger.
Okay, do it.
Nice.
You hit. For 4. You can tell that from these hits that you've done that this dragon probably is not going to fly for a very long time. Its wings are like torn to bits, and you can actually see a lot of this bluish blood seeping out of all the wounds that you guys have caused.
Blue lives matter, guys. Come on.
That takes us to the archers, who are going to all fire. And that's going to be a 15, 4, and 4. Is there any interaction? Then they
I don't think it. Probably don't have to worry about it. For like the archers.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know.
And that takes us back to Tana.
Alright, give me 1 second. I want to pull up Thorn Whip, the description of it. So if I'm pulling the dragon towards me, per se, if I was to cast it and it hit, and I pulled it towards me, how long would like the whip itself stay around it?
Until you have moved it 10 feet, and then it slips off. Because if something's more than 10 feet away and you pull it 10 feet towards you, then you can't keep pulling it anymore because you don't have a grapple on it. So it's between the moment that you hit and the thing gets there, so a split second.
Alright. I'll just...
Though, can't
I'll
you
just-
grapple it, though? If it's, like...
If it's
within
next
arm's
to you,
reach.
you could make a grapple attempt, yeah.
Well, wouldn't that be a normal action, not like a bonus action or something?
That would be a standard
Okay.
action to attempt to grapple, yeah.
So I could do that? I could cast it, and if it hit, I could try to grapple it?
No, you could walk up to it and grapple it. It takes a standard action to grapple.
Alright. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk up to it, and I'm gonna try to, like, hold it down, basically, because it's pretty weak. So, grapple, I guess. What do I need to make for that?
That would be an opposed athletics check. So you roll an athletics check, and it rolls an athletics check, and if you win, you grapple it, and if you don't, it gets to make an attack against you.
Alright. Oh, I have an inspiration test. So, do let me know what number it is. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna use that.
Yeah, you managed to grapple the thing.
Alright, cool. Can I do anything else?
That was
Or-
a movement and a standard. You could use a basic if it doesn't involve your hand, or a bonus, not basic. If it doesn't involve your hands or moving.
I would
So I think you're done. Right?
I would like to make soothing noises at it. You know, like hush hush, quiet.
I in order to allow this to happen, I need to have your best impression. What are you doing for the next 6 seconds?
Alright, one second. It's okay, little dragon. Shh. It's all gonna be okay. I'm gonna heal you up. Okay. It's all gonna be okay.